To celebrate this awesome time of the year, this month of Hero Factory, I want to focus on some simple MOCs. So, your plain Jane, basic Hero Factory 2.0 builds. Although now that I think about it, there are some 3.0 builds thrown in here as well, but they're basically the same thing. So yeah, 2.0 and 3.0 frames for heroes. They're super customizable, they're incredibly versatile, and they're just the best. So I want to show you all the amazing things that you can do with this frame, and sometimes it's also just nice to look at some simple designs. Things that don't use heaps of crazy building techniques, things that are very easy to build, very approachable for any skill set. It's nice. Now, just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's bad. There is an art to simplicity, and these builds, they nail that. So let's check them out. This first creation is called Ryan Black 2.5, and this was built by EMS MOCs. Oh man, so a big old Gatling gun for the weapon? That's cool! There's just something so, pleasing about seeing a 2.0 hero with some advanced weaponry. The aesthetic just works. And something else that works is the choice to add in one silver arm. That little bit of asymmetry, it makes it feel like they have a robotic arm. Although, when you think about it, heroes are robots. So, I guess this is some sort of replacement limb. Maybe they lost their original limb in a fight, and they've had to upgrade with something a little bit different. But still, adding in detail like this, I think that's a great way to add in backstory for your characters. And plus, it just looks cool. Yeah, the layout, the colors of this, it's so sleek, it's so sick. Now, I could easily see this actually being a real Hero Factory set. I think that's why I like it so much. And this is a character that also just feels so packed full of personality. They seem like this hard-edged, tough guy that's good with weapons and maybe, doesn't talk too much, doesn't show too much emotion. That's the vibes that I get from them anyway. Yeah, it's amazing how much this basic 2.0 frame, how much it can communicate about a character. Wonderfully expressive, isn't it? That's cool. Another fun hero design is by the All-Seeing Eye, and this is Jonathan Plasma. How nice does dark red and lime look? Some of these dark red armor shells, they come in a set like Chi Juarez. You see, this is a good reminder. Sets like these Chima Ultra Build sets, or even some of the G2 Bionicle sets. They came with all sorts of crazy recolors of CCBS armor. Colors that we never really saw appearing in Hero Factory. Like Chi Kragger, for example. They came with some truly exquisite dark green armor shells. Very nice. Or, G2 Storm Beast. They came with dark blue armor. And yeah, these were armor shells and colors that we just did not really see in Hero Factory. There's a lot of untapped potential to play with and to use on your Hero Factory characters. So many refreshing and different color schemes. And look how wonderful they look. Wow, we actually have 2 MOCs with robot arms. 2 in a row. I didn't realize that until now. Hey, look, it does look good. Although this one is more of an entire blaster for an arm, which is sick. One other fun inclusion that I quite like is this little data pad on their arm. This feels like a fun callback to the data pads that we see on the minifigure versions of the characters in Invasion from Below. I guess here they're sort of scaled a little bit bigger, but putting a smaller one here, I think that's wonderful. Yeah, what a simply elegant creation. Alright, let's get some love for the 3.0 characters now. This is Bulk 3.0, and it's built by KenziEye 1. So this is a little bit different. It's taking that 3.0 frame that comes on Bulk, but heavily customizing it. I guess technically this doesn't fit into that simple category that I've been talking about, but bear with me. So yeah, each of these limbs is using lots of pieces, instead of using like 1 or 2 parts the same way that the sets do. And I think this is a great reminder that you can keep your Hero Factory MOCs fairly simple, but why not put a little bit more effort into like one section of the MOC? Like the torso, for example. Just focus on making one little area a bit more custom and a bit more special. Because this has a bit more of an established waist, and it looks like it has more torso articulation. It's a little bit bigger as well. The torso on the original set certainly couldn't pose as much as this can. I like the custom leg design here. It's got a bit of a knee pad design going on, which you could maybe do with prefab pieces, but it wouldn't be as easy to do. Going that extra mile and being a little bit more heavily customized, doing so provides you with so many more creative possibilities. Yes, it might be a little bit more hard to build, but that little difficulty increase when you start to build more custom stuff, more complex stuff, the payoff is really worth it. So maybe you could give that a go on your next creation. Try adding in just, I don't know, a little bit more complexity, just in like one area. And you might end up with something sensational like this. Or if you don't want to do any of that, just add some cloth elements like we see here, this kind of dark tan scarf. I like how that looks. Maybe you could do the same. Now back to some more simple designs. This is Brain Attack Nex by Bob the Doctor 27. Now the Brain Attack heroes, they're super cool. They're known for their interesting helmets that feature slightly different mask designs, and because of those different masks, they can have a visor going over the top. There were a lot of really incredible heroes in this wave. But our boy Nex, well, he sadly actually wasn't present in this wave. We never saw him as an official character. But that's the power of making your own creations. Now you can finally bring them to life. Now, Bob the Doctor did have to make a custom mask for this creation because, well, no official pieces exist that let you do this. But doesn't this look beautiful? And hey, maybe you're someone that likes to 3D print masks or make your own custom pieces. If that's the case, this is right up your alley. And maybe you could do the same on your own custom heroes. I also quite like this nice shoulder cannon here with some red rockets inside of it. This is using some little Mari blaster ammo pieces. You got some of them in every single Toa Mari set. Yeah, just popping them into some Technic parts, it really does look like a little itty bitty missile launcher. Very creative. But the MVP part in this set, it's gotta be these armor plate pieces in orange. If you're not familiar with these pieces, they came in a variety of different sets, and they work so well on CCBS creations. For example, they come in orange in this Monkey Kid set. The piece is a little tucked away, but you can see it right here. Yeah man, I just love how these look. The fact that these cover up those two little bar hole connections on CCBS armor is the best. And the aesthetic of it just neatly rounds off this armor in such a pleasing way. These pieces are the best. So if you don't own any of them, I highly recommend picking some of them up. It's the perfect little addition to finish off your Hero Factory character. Ooh, but check out this next mock. This is Jurassic Stormer and Stringer by Squatch Bricks. Okay, so at first glance, these might just seem like some fairly good-looking heroes. Some interesting changes, some slight alterations. Yeah, it's good. But there's something else that's hidden away here that is exceptional. These two actually transform. They turn into an Ankylosaurus and a Triceratops. Dude, heroes that transform into dinosaurs, that's insane. And look at how clean the transformations are. The shape of both of these dinosaur heads, it's immaculate. And see, that's the thing, right? Hero Factory 3.0, it had that nice jungle theme. All the heroes, they had helmets that were stylized after different animals. But this, that's a very refreshing take on that original idea. Dude, I'm obsessed with these. Such a good concept, and such a great way to take that very average 2.0, or I guess 3.0 frame, and make it so much more interesting. Well done. So that's some of the 2.0 and 3.0 heroes for you to enjoy. These were so good. Hopefully taking a look at some of these has given you a little bit of inspiration and a few ideas, and now you can go and make your own stuff. And if you do, be sure to post it online with the hashtag HFFeb. And also be sure to check the links in the description below and you can see more from the builders that I highlighted today. Thank you so much for watching guys, happy building, and bye for now.